Hey y'all, this is Southern Woods here, back at it again with another video. Today we got part 3 of the Ramen Ranking Series. To my left, as always, my brother Anthony.
What's up?
And to my right, as per usual, my good friend Declan.
Yes, sir.
Today, the brand that we are going to be ranking and trying out is Nongshim. We have their top 7 flavors, ranging from spicy Camichi all the way to beef bone broth and beef in general. So there's a good bit to try out. As the other 2 videos suggested, well, not suggested, told you, the top 3 flavors will go to the finale in part 4. So be on the lookout for that. If you haven't seen part 1 and 2, go do that right now. Y'all ready?
I am. Yeah.
Alright, I gotta go make some ramen. Hey y'all, to start off with, we're doing Nongshim's spicy shrimp flavor. If you remember, Declan's not a big fan of shrimp or seafood. He hasn't particularly liked any of the shrimp flavors, so we'll see how much he enjoys this. Y'all ready? First flavor
indeed.
from Nongshim.
I can already smell the fucking shrimp, so
It has a very strong scent.
you're not vibing. Oh god, it smells horrible.
Oh, that's spicy.
Is it?
Yeah, that hit me immediately. Then again, I inhaled it into the back of my throat immediately, so. But, I'm not thinking this is bad at all.
Mm. It is kind of spicy.
Mm-hmm.
It's alright.
When I eat it like a normal person, it's not as spicy as I originally just proclaimed.
Well, it's still spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Not really.
So we're having different views right now, which is good. We're up for debate. Anthony doesn't think it's spicy at all.
I can definitely taste it.
It has a kick. It has a kick. We can agree it has a kick.
It definitely, they're not lying when it's shrimp flavor.
But I don't mind this at all, actually.
It's alright.
I'll start with a
8. 8? I like it.
for not being that good. I mean, 8's a good score. I was gonna give it a 6.5, only because it's the first one, so I have to keep my options open. 6.5.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
Yeah, I definitely think it had decent flavor, a little bit of a kick.
Actually,
Well,
I'm gonna give it a 7.
7.
Because even though I don't like shrimp, it's still, I mean, it tastes like shrimp, it's a little spicy, so I mean, it crosses all the marks and it still tastes good, so
You know what?
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Even I'll jump to a 7.
Wow.
So 8, 7, 7, actually starting pretty high.
Mhm.
And for shrimp flavor, that's really good amongst us.
It's gonna
So
be really unfortunate when this is one of the winners again.
I know. But anyways, we got 6 more. I gotta cook some more ramen. Hey y'all, we're back with spicy chicken flavor.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Nongshim spicy chicken. We've liked the chicken flavors we've had from the other 2 brands, so I expect we're gonna like this one as well. Get into it. I see little bits of chicken, celery, carrots, corn. Makes me feel real good inside.
I don't know, something off about it.
It's not as spicy as a spicy shrimp. Nor is it as flavorful in my opinion.
I think it has great flavor.
The flavor's not bad, I just don't think there's a lot of it. But we all know a lot of the flavors in the broth. Oh yeah.
I think you're just eating it wrong.
I just have to go. I have to chug it down. Definitely don't dislike it. Chicken flavors tend to be pretty good. But honestly,
I'm giving this an 8.
an 8. I really am thinking I'm liking the shrimp a little better though. So I'm gonna give this a 6.5. This one for real a 6.5. Anthony?
I'll give it a 7.
Ooh.
Good there?
Yeah, so a 7, 6.5,
8.
and an 8. Pretty decent scores once again. I'm gonna go cook some more ramen. Hey y'all, this flavor is hot and spicy.
Oh wow.
Yep, that's literally the flavor, just hot and spicy. I don't know what it's supposed to taste like. Maybe it's just supposed to burn you. Maybe. But this is our third flavor. I'm ready to get in it. Are y'all?
I am indeed. This is garbage. There's no flavor. Not even spicy.
I don't like the noises that are coming from my right side.
This is underwhelming.
I'm gonna give this a whole 4. Mainly because it's not spicy and there's no flavor.
No, the hot and spicy really didn't pull through. And what does hot and spicy taste like? Not much at all.
Like, I didn't expect much of a flavor in the first place, to be honest, because it's not really flavored, it's just spice. But
Yeah,
it was still underwhelming.
I'm gonna agree with you. I think 4 is the proper score for this one. Very underwhelming. Anthony?
I'll get a 5.
So a 4, and a 5. So far, our lowest one, by far. Time to make more ramen. Hey y'all, we are back with spicy Camichi flavor. This will be interesting. We're not too familiar with the flavor of Camichi. Neither of us really are, so I'm excited. Something a little bit different and new. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
I am.
Alright.
With real Camichi.
I see the Camichi.
I personally am really enjoying this one.
Korean side dish of salted and fermented vegetables such as Napa cabbage and Korean radish. A wide selection of seasonings are used, including gochujang, spring onions, garlic, ginger, and geotagal, etc. Variety of soups and stews. I agree. This is quite nice.
Yeah, one of my first experiences with this flavor profile, and it's good. Obviously, there's some ramen-ness to it, I'm sure. But I like it. This is my favorite so far.
You didn't give me enough broth.
I am gonna go pretty strong with an 8.5. I really like this.
7.
8.5, 7.
Also 7.
Alright. So 8.5, 7, 7. Pretty decent scores once again. Nongshim has had a pretty impressive lineup so far. But I got 3 more ramen to cook. Alright, y'all, for our third to last flavor, we have some basic beef.
Beef.
Yes. There's a lot in this. There's some veggies and there's beef.
That's
So
cool.
let's try it. The first non-spicy flavor.
You better eat all of your stuff.
Probably not going to.
You know, the initial flavor is good when you hear me go, Makes me feel warm inside. Has a decent flavor for sure. First bite packed a flavorful punch. Now, more I'm eating it, it's the high has died a little bit.
No, this one's pretty more active.
You know, this is. I'm gonna give this a 6. It's too much
Too much.
flavor. It's just really strong. And it's kind of like a sharp flavor. It's not like any normal flavor that's really strong. It's just like a sharp beef. I don't hate it, but I don't necessarily like it either.
I think it's good. Trying to think. I give the hot and spicy chicken a 6.5. And I think I do like that one a little bit better, so I'm gonna go with 6, just like you, Declan.
Alright. I get the hot chicken at 8, I think. I like that one a lot.
You did. So we both gave it 6s. Where are you gonna give anything?
A 4.
4? You're underwhelmed?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So that one was pretty straightforward. 6, 6, and 4. Not the most amazing, kind of the average Joe flavor.
Garbage. Just kidding.
Anthony thinks it's garbage. I got 2 more to make. Alright, y'all. For our second to last flavor, we're getting a little fancy with Nongshim's Shin Red. From my knowledge, this is supposed to be a spicy picante flavor. So, pretty nice, pretty gourmet looking. Well,
Gourmet?
yeah, this is so gourmet.
Gross.
Gross may. There's a little bit of veggies in there, mushrooms, but as Declan's doing, we're gonna dive in.
So much sodium.
I'm getting some Firewalk vibes.
This is also trash.
I just don't like it. I'm sorry. Goodbye. That's a breed.
Yeah, I'm getting whatever spice they're putting in some of these spicier ramen flavors. Just tastes chemical-esque.
Yeah.
I'm not getting a whole lot of like naturalness.
It's kind of pungent. Like, I feel like the spice overpowers any flavor that actually should be there. And the spice isn't even that good.
No. It definitely is the hottest, like, spice-wise.
Oh, it definitely is.
Definitely the spiciest. But there's not a lot of good flavor going on. Anthony, what are you thinking? Like, what are you...
It's hard to get down.
You know...
Wait, what did I give it again?
You gave it a 3.
I think you gave it a
And I think that's what I'm going to go for, too. I think 3's solid. By far the worst one, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Which is a shame we have one more. I hope we ended on a good note. Anthony, what do you think?
3.
Wow, 3's across the board.
3's across the board. Pretty easy calculation. Yeah. And we're gonna try to end this on a good note. I'll be right back after I cook it. Hey y'all, this is the final flavor. Probably the most bougie Nongshim has on display here. It is Shin Black. It is spicy picante with beef bone broth and mushrooms. There's bigger chunks of mushrooms in this one. So, the other one was kind of atrocious, the other Shin. So let's see how this one tastes.
Bon appetit.
2 different flavoring powders too.
I gave some to the dog. Let's see how Charlotte likes it. Oh, she loves it. Which probably means it tastes like dog food.
Trying to get the
It smells like dog food too. I'm not really.
I'm getting, probably because I got a big mushroom in there, but I'm getting more earthy flavors than the other one. What you thinking, Declan?
I think you ruined it.
Ruined
You
you?
don't like ramen.
You don't like
Ramen
ramen?
is pretty fucking atrocious. It tastes good, but I don't like it.
Hmm.
That sounds pretty fucking bad. Hold on, let me get like an actual fair flavor real quick. Rather than...
It tastes good, but I don't like it.
What is this ramen?
It's ramen.
I've had so much fucking ramen.
I've had so much ramen recently.
Oh, I think I like that one the day I had dinner on it. That is a 2.
That's a 2 for you?
Really?
I don't think it's that bad. I think it's better than the other one.
I'm giving it a 7.
I'm gonna give it a nice and even 5.5.
Hey, doggo.
It's not great, but it's definitely better than the other Shin. And it has a different blend of flavors that I haven't tried in a ramen yet. So
Mushroom.
we got 2, 5.5, and a 7. So very mixed. This has been the most mixed we've been about it. So that was all the flavors. Now we're gonna tally up the scores and see which ones we send to the finale. Be back. Alright, y'all, we are back for the outro. We have tallied up the scores and determined the top 3 that will be sent to the finale sometime in the future. We'll need a little break from ramen, so wait a little while.
Need a break from those.
Yeah. In third place with a 7.2.
Spicy chicken.
Yes, spicy chicken. I think this is the third chicken flavoring to go in the final.
Does it say 3 on the box?
What?
It says 3 on the box.
Yeah, 3 minutes in the
Yeah, 3
microwave.
minutes.
That means
Wow.
it's third place.
Oh, amazing.
All these will be then. In second place with a 7.3, we have spicy Camichi. A very surprising flavor that we all enjoyed a good bit. So very nice, a little bit different. And with a slight edge over that one, in first place, we got spicy shrimp. A big shocker. We had very low expectations, that's why we tried it first. But it edged everyone else out and is the top Nongshim ramen flavor. There's gonna be 3 or 4 shrimps in the finale, which is just insane.
I love shrimp.
Anthony, you are a
When
shrimp.
it's
Aw.
freeze dried.
When it is or isn't it?
It is.
Oh, yeah, Anthony's a big shrimp. Anyways, thank you, Nongshim. Those are your best 3 flavors that we got to try. Y'all will get to see Nongshim, Neeson, and Maruchan head to head in the finale, probably a couple months down the road, but be on the lookout for when it happens. I enjoyed it. Were y'all happy?
I was indeed.
Anything you were shocked about, disappointed with?
I was shocked
what?
at how tiring eating ramen is.
It gets old quick. It gets old quick. But go out and get some ramen. Anyways, Southern Woods out.